Well then, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to Vadakancheri to the TMK Arena, where the afternoon sun hangs over the turf and the stakes rise with every passing game. This is match day 3 of the RFDL zonal fixtures, game number 3, and we are set for a compelling southern derby of ambition and intent. It's Bengaluru FC versus South United FC. And this tournament has already reminded us that the Reliance Foundation Development League is not about reputation alone. It is about rhythm, resilience, and responding under pressure. And as we step into the third round of fixtures, the margins are beginning to tighten. The table is slowly taking shape, and every kickoff now carries added significance. Beginning first with Bengaluru FC, a name that carries weight, structure, and a clear footballing identity. Two games played so far for the Blues, one win, one defeat, 3 points on the board. Well, they have shown both their sharp edge and their vulnerability. 5 goals scored so far, but they have also conceded 4, a goal difference of +1. And those are numbers that tell the story of a side that likes to play on the front foot, but is still searching for complete control. And when Bengaluru FC click, they move the ball with purpose, with tempo, and with that familiar academy polish. And their attacking transitions have been swift, their willingness to commit numbers forward unmistakable. But at the same time, they have been tested defensively. And those moments of exposure are what will be probably Bengaluru FC's coach would be looking to tidy upon. And for them, this is about consistency, about turning promise into authority, about ensuring that match day 3 becomes a statement rather than a reminder. But standing in their path this afternoon is South United FC, a club that has built its reputation on development, patience, and belief in young footballers. But the numbers so far have been unforgiving. 2 games played, one draw, one defeat, just 1 point, and currently fifth on the points table, just one above the last team. They have scored 3 goals, but listen to this, they have conceded 7, leaving them with a goal difference of -4. And I think that's where South United have been hurt. And they have scored goals, but they have conceded 7 goals, and their defense has been caught napping, leaking in goals. This time around against Bengaluru FC, it's not going to be easy. Yet football is rarely just about numbers. South United have shown flashes, moments where their passing sequences open up spaces, moments where their attacking intent threatens to boil over into something more concrete. And what they have lacked is control at key phases of the game, especially defensively, as we've talked about before this as well, where lapses have been punished ruthlessly. And today, this is not just another fixture for them. This is a chance to reset the narrative, to prove that the table does not yet define who they are. As the referees walk in, Bengaluru FC in their traditional blue stripes, the South United in the orange colours. This is the Reliance Foundation Development League, where dreams meets destiny, where potential turns into product, and where young footballers of this country turn from boys into men. Welcoming everybody to the TMK Arena, live, the 3:30 fixture about to begin. This is Vadakanacheri, this is Palakkad, this is the TMK Arena, and the afternoon sun just hanging over the turf, and the stake is rising with each passing game. Match day 3 of the RFDL zonal fixtures, game number 3, set for a compelling southern derby of ambition and intent. Bengaluru FC against South United FC. It proves to be a really, really solid battle. Just the handshakes coming into picture, and very good to watch that. Just before the game's players maintaining their sportsmanship, and this is what about the development league is all about, developing them into future superstars, and not just developing them into football players, but developing them into individuals, into sportsmen who probably respect the game, respect the referees, respect the coaches, and play the game in a fair spirit. South United FC, the idea for them would be in this game to hold their defensive fortress. They have conceded 7 goals. It's not going to be easy though. Facing a formidable Bengaluru FC side, a team that is known for its ruthless passion, and they can carve up defense open, and they've already scored 5 goals in this tournament. Bengaluru FC will look at this as an opportunity to push forward, to strengthen their position, to turn 3 points into momentum. And South United, on the other hand, arrive with urgency. Well, a draw keeps them alive. A win, on the other hand, transforms their campaign. Imagine winning over Bengaluru. It really transforms their campaign. There is freedom in that desperation, and sometimes that freedom produces the most fearless football. As both the captains pose in alongside the referees, just in your background, that's the beautiful sports arena, TMK in Vadakanacheri. Already remember, we have played two matches in a day. The first, very early 7:30 kickoff, that was Real Malabar facing against Kerala Blasters. Kerala Blasters winning that 3-1. Have a look at the Bengaluru FC and their lineup. The coach Anup Teres, plenty of substitutes on the bench. Some key names in that team. The number 10 Seto Com, the number 10 MD Arbash, Adil as well, Ashik Adhikari, Rakshat Piyanil. Yaifar Emba is a rock solid in defense. For South United FC, the coach Khaja Mohinder Badusa. He's got plenty of options on the bench as well. Mohammad Kaf in the defense would be someone to look on to. Makayum Daniel, he's a good player. Rowan James, Shogu, MD Altab Hussain, Prajwal V. Gowda, Rinshid, Abraham, Yuhan, Ishan, and Kulakam Saroj. The 11 that take on for South United. Well then, we've talked about it. The setting is perfect. TMK Arena, Vadakancheri, a ground that has already witnessed energy, intensity, and young players unafraid of the big moment. The afternoon kickoff brings its own challenge. It's not going to be easy managing tempo, managing legs, managing emotions, but this is what Reliance Foundation Development League is all about. A chance for these boys to grow into men today. Bengaluru FC versus South United FC. And as the players make their final preparation, as the coaches deliver their last words on the touchline, remember this: the RFDL is a stage where careers begin to take shape. Every sprint matters, every decision echoes, and every game like this one carries a story to be written. Here we go, kickoff. It's South United in their orange stripes. They'll start the game, but Bengaluru immediately win possession. And the idea for Bengaluru would be to hit them early. And so often we have seen that. A great run. Will be the first corner, I believe. Well, that's typical of Bengaluru. Their starts are really frantic, always on the attack. And they have earned a corner. And the idea would be to score an early goal. Rishi, the number 8, earning that corner. And now chance to put the ball inside the box. Good corner as well. Still the danger looming. He's gone too far though. Will be a throw-in, I believe, in the favor of Bengaluru FC. And you just see that momentum early on. Got a set piece. And now continuing with a throw-in. There's the number 2 from Bengaluru FC. That's Hangshing. He's a forward player, number 2. With the throw-in. Goes to the number 16. That's Samson. That's South United. And they've got a meaningful touch on the ball, but they have lost possession. Danger for them early on. Plenty of space on the right. Could there be a cross? There's a cross. Shot comes in as well. Point blank save. Another point blank save. And finally, into his grab. What a frantic start from Bengaluru FC. 2 shots on target, but the goalkeeper, he's come up trumps. Saroj for South United. He's standing tall. 2 point blank saves. Take a bow, young man. But Bengaluru FC, there's the intent early on from that right-hand side. Inch perfect ball. Cuss it. Shot comes in as well. Could he have done better? That's the question. But Saroj take nothing away from it. 2 saves back to back. And the agility and the reflexes to get back after the first save is that makes a good goalkeeper. And he's already made 2 saves in the first 2 minutes. Bengaluru FC, the team in blue always. If you watch Bengaluru, right from any Bengaluru team, as the number 18 lines up this free kick. The first free kick of the game. The ball inside the box. Header. I think that's cleared away. Well, the referee has already pointed his whistle. An infringement inside the box. But Bengaluru FC, what a great start. This has been 3 minutes already on the clock. And they have run rampant. They've got 1 corner, 1 free kick, 1 throw-in. And imagine starting a game that well. And this is why you think as Bengaluru, probably the team in blue always dominating from early get-goes. The coach would be really happy. That's Anup Teres Raj. On the other end, the team coach for South United, that's Khaja Mohiddin Badusa. He would be trying to calm the boys in, just let them play that possession-based football, and we have seen that in Kerala. Teams really well in keeping possession in the first game as well. Real Malabar facing Kerala Blasters. Kerala Blasters winning that 3-1, but Real Malabar, they kept possession, probably not aggressive possession. Mostly it was backward and sideways, but I think Indian football growing in that term. Keeping possession, holding the ball. South United, though, this time around they've lost it. And from the throw-in, unable to trap the ball, will be a goal kick. And in the goal today for Bengaluru Football Club, that's Suraj Singh. He's also the captain. And Suraj right now on the ball. The number 46 for Bengaluru. Has conceded 4 goals in this tournament. Bengaluru have scored 5, conceded 4. Goal difference of just 1. On the other hand, South United, they've scored 3, conceded 7. A goal difference of -4. So Bengaluru, they will be looking to feast on this defense right now, to be honest. A team with that attacking prowess, and they would be looking to feast. 4 minutes running on the clock now. And it's worth rewinding the tape a little and looking at how these two sides came through the South Regional qualifiers. Because the numbers there tell a fascinating story. Because Bengaluru FC were nothing short of dominant. 5 games, 5 wins, 16 goals scored, none conceded. Look at that stat. None goal conceded, 5 games, 5 clean sheets. Well, a bit of wrestling going on over there, and the linesman has his flag raised. Well, turning football into wrestling. And that's something that probably fans do love sometimes. A bit of aggression, a bit of tussle. Will be another free kick for Bengaluru. The number 19 on the ball. That's Yaifaremba, the defender. He's a solid guy, Yaifaremba. He's a keen presence inside that box and not easy to take him on. This time around, the free kick whistle goes in the favor of South United. And for a moment, you thought the referee is either pulling out his yellow card, maybe? But no, it's just a free kick. A chance now for South United to put this ball inside the box and maybe test the defenders early on. And remember the old age football? Just put the ball inside the box and something's going to happen. Well, nowadays, football changing drastically. It's more of possession. The ball comes in, curling. Does not get the power onto it, neither the distance. And Bengaluru have won the ball. Chance to counter-attack. Look at the bodies going forward now. Look at the run on the right-hand side. And now could there be a cross coming in? Feeds on the overlapping run. Just a little less to wait on that pass. But Bengaluru FC very clinical when they like to counter. You saw a sea of blue bodies running forward. But now in defense, they could be caught napping. There could be a shot coming in from the edge of the box. Cuts in, shoots as well. And that's nearly gone in. A best chance of the game in the first 6 minutes goes to South United. On the edge of the box. Twisting, beating his defender. Unleashing a left foot shot. Unlucky for him. Well, lucky for Bengaluru FC. But that's good start from South United. There was a number 77, Ishan. Ishan Sisodia with that shot. He's been lively, Ishan, the midfielder. And there's the danger looming in for Bengaluru. They tried countering, they threw bodies forward, but when South United launched a counter of their very own, Bengaluru were caught napping. And not too many boys backing in, tracking back. And South United, there's the danger for them. There's the channel for them to exploit. And we've seen that Bengaluru in this zonal. They've played 2 games. This is their 3rd game. They have conceded 4 goals. They have scored 5 as well, but they have conceded 4. And most of those goals have come in from this situation, wherein they attack, they commit body forward, and they're caught napping in the defense. Well, then another chance for Bengaluru. This is what you can expect from them. They will never stop attacking. Comes inside, maybe a shot as well. Tries releasing the ball. Still has it. Shoots. Will this be a corner? Yes, it is. I'm not so sure if the goalkeeper got a hand onto it or there's a defender that left a trailing leg. But Bengaluru FC expect one thing. They will attack. They will not stop their attacking game. There's going to be shots. There's going to be set pieces. Second corner now for them. And the defense has to be on their toes. The team of Mohammad Kaf is leading the defense alongside Rowan James and Abhiram as well as Yuhan. That's the defensive lineup today. Here comes the corner. Taken in deep. Header as well. Bengaluru will recycle possession, though they still have the ball. Yeah, the number 18 onto it, I believe. Shot comes in, nearly. Whistling past the net. He feels that should have been a corner. The ref says it's a goal kick. But Bengaluru as well, creating some chances of their very own. And for a moment, you thought the goalkeeper would be trouble, Saroj. But in the end, he saw the ball whistling past his left, and no harm done. 10 minutes on the clock. Nearly 10 minutes. And the first 8 to 10 minutes have been absolutely frantic. Bengaluru on the attack, but South United have created the best chance. Shot comes in, up and over. So nearly. And you can see the head coach on this touchline appreciating his boys. There's Anup Raj. Shot coming in as well. Was it the number 16? I'm not so sure. Samson. On your camera screens right now, Bengaluru FC, this team is made of superstars. Any team from Bengaluru is always good, and South United as well. But coming back to the regional qualifiers, as this goal kick is about to be taken, launches it high. Saroj, the goalkeeper. Chance for South United now. Is he offside? Yes, the flag is raised immediately. That was your immediate thought. It just felt like he was offside. Probably just couldn't hold back his run, or probably couldn't come back in time. And it just felt like the moment the ball was released, it just felt like there was offside. But in South United, they're doing good though. And that's the danger. It could have been the second time that Bengaluru could have been caught napping. Just for that striker not able to time his run properly. They were saved by that offside flag. But there's the danger for Bengaluru. It doesn't matter. They will play the attacking football. But maybe they had to get back in numbers as well. That's what the coach would want right now. Anup Raj on that touchline was really appreciating the boys in their attacking intent, and probably would want a bit more from them defensively as well, especially the forwards and the wingers to come back in numbers. This will be a free kick. I believe the referee blows his whistle. And coming back to it, Bengaluru FC in the regional qualifiers, 5 wins, 16 goals scored, none conceded. A perfect 15 points on top of the table. On the other hand, if you talk about South United, they went far behind. They finished second with 4 wins and 1 loss from their 5 matches. 18 goals scored though, more than Bengaluru FC in their 5 matches. They conceded 6. Good collect of the ball. The goalkeeper for Bengaluru FC, for a moment you thought he's lost the ball, Suraj Singh. And he's gone down now. Maybe a bit of niggle over there. He's probably stretched his hamstring maybe. Just flexing it out. He'll be fine, this young man, for sure. These boys, they're really warriors right now. It's not going to faze him. That's the number 4 for South United, Kaf. Mohammed Kaf. He's leading the defense, the number 4, and has to organize his boys. Remember, a defense never wants to concede goal. And when you're in the goal difference of -4, that's probably a chance. The goalkeeper caught napping. South United have scored the first goal. A howler from the Bengaluru FC keeper, Suraj Singh, caught napping. And South United, against the odds, have scored the opening goal. There's celebrations all around. This game has found its equal, I beg your pardon, the opening goal. And we have seen that South United, entire regional qualifiers, they scored 18 goals. What was the keeper doing? An easy finish. Well, this time around, it's South United who have turned the tables. Bengaluru FC, architect of their own downfall. 1-0, 12 minutes on the clock. Now a chance to respond now. They have to find something of courage. Right from the kickoff, Rishi. And the idea for Rishi would be to find something of substance. Alongside the entire team, they have created one chance. That was the best chance of the game so far. 2 shots coming in on target. But after that, South United, they have done really well. Now running onto this right-hand channel. Tremendous run. Dispossessed in the end. You come back to South United in the regional qualifiers, finishing second, just behind Bengaluru FC. 4 wins and 1 loss from their 5 matches. The only loss coming against Bengaluru FC. They were in the same zone. 18 goals scored, 6 conceded, a goal difference of 12. And in terms of output, South United actually averaged 3.6 goals per game. And if you compare that to Bengaluru, it was 3.2. Bengaluru FC, 3.6. South United, ball released in. Could be the second. Tries to round the keeper. Puts the ball in. Nearly. Will be a goal kick in the end, but so nearly. South United finding the second. A through ball splitting the defense. Maybe the striker should have taken a shot instead trying rounding the keeper. He did that, but went too wide. Put the ball inside the box as well. But the defenders found their time and cleared their line. But Bengaluru FC, they're living dangerously right now. And remember the previous game between these two teams, that was in the regional qualifiers. There's a man down. The referee finally blows his whistle a bit too late, but he's blown his whistle. Well, you've come back to that, the head-to-head result. This was the Reliance Foundation Development League, the South Regional Qualifiers. Bengaluru FC beating South United 3-1. So there's some vengeance for South United as Mohammad Kaf lines this free kick up. Floated in. Punched away. Still the danger looming. Chested. South United, they're hounding the ball, winning it back once again. Great scale, but he's lost it though. Bengaluru chance to emerge on the counter. Mohammad Kaf puts the leg in. The referee blows his whistle and puts the game back. I'm not so sure if that's the right decision, but I think there's a man down. Well, the goalkeeper is down. That's the right decision. That's for sure now. Always important to take care of the goalkeepers. I'm sure if there was an outfield player down, the referee would have allowed the game to continue. But since there's a goalkeeper who's gone down, and there's the goalkeeper for Bengaluru FC, Suraj Singh. He's gone down. I'm not so sure what the problem is, but just probably 5 minutes before Suraj Singh, he was stretching his hamstrings. And once again, he's gone down. Maybe that sunstroke coming into picture. Well, it's 3:45 right now, and if you look at the temperature, it's humid, 33 degrees Celsius in Palakkad right now. It doesn't feel like a winter evening, to be honest. It's very hot and humid in Kerala right now, in Palakkad especially, 33 degrees Celsius. And I think that 3:45 p.m., yes, you're setting into the evening sun now, but maybe the heat coming into picture. He's gone down twice now, and maybe some concern. And maybe they've got to look into the bench. There's a man down though. But coming back onto it, the previous game, the regional qualifiers, the Reliance Foundation Development League. Earlier in the South Regional qualifiers of the RFDL, Bengaluru FC defeated South United 3-1, and highlighting how they're able to find the target consistently against the same opposition. But this time around, the tables have turned a bit. Yes, plenty of time to go. There's Altab on your screen, the number 16 for South United. But right now, I think Suraj is okay. He's good to go, Suraj Singh. And that's a good sign. 16 minutes on the clock. South United against the odds. They have scored the first goal. But you got to say they deserved it. Coming into this match, Bengaluru FC, the strong favourites, considering their regional qualifier record, considering their zonal record as well, and considering the fact that these two teams met in the regional qualifiers, and Bengaluru FC won that game 3-1. And probably they came into this game as favourite, but South United have stunned them, scoring that opening goal. And yeah, for Ember. The starters are off right now, but Bengaluru FC have won the ball back immediately, lost it though. South United trying to create possession. Unable to do so. A bit of scrappy football now in the middle of the park. 17 minutes in. South United winning it back, trying to release it. They still have the ball. You just feel like South United are more hungry to get to the ball. That's a wild swing of the boot. Could this be the first yellow? The referee says, you know what, I'll keep my cards in my pocket so far. It could have been the first yellow though. There was a real wild swing, but he didn't caught anyone. He got the ball to be fairness, and that's why the referee probably holding his whistle. And in that earlier encounter, Bengaluru FC scored 3 times and left South United chasing the game. An experience that can shape tactics and confidence in today's clash. And South United may be learning from it. They've scored the opening goal. Now it's time for Bengaluru FC, the team in blue, to chase the game. And never going to be easy though. South United looking to score the second as well. Breaking on the counter. The defense did a job. It was 2v1 for 1 point. But they did their job, Bengaluru FC. But there you can see South United growing in confidence, creating chances after chances. I think they need to take their opportunity as well. Probably if they can score the second, that it won't put the game to the bed, that's for sure. Bengaluru FC can come back at any time, but for sure that will really, really put them in the aggressive position in the driver's seat. South United breaking in the middle of the park now. Runners forward. He's found him on that left hand side. Look at the numbers now coming. Shot from distance. It does not get the connection right from the moment he hit it. It was going wayward. But good signs. Signs of intent. 19 minutes on the clock now. There's the number 16. Altaf Suraj is facing serious concerns right now. I think he's got to get substituted. There's something needs to be done right now. There's Sahil on the bench. And there's also Oinam Ronex Meti. Two goalkeepers present for the coach Anup Teresraj to make the decision. Basura Singh, he has to probably depart. Unable to control the game. He's facing some serious problems. Maybe it's got to do something with the heat, that's for sure. He's taken his t-shirt off. There's some ice rubbing maybe. Not so sure what's happening over there with the camera zooming in. Maybe we can have a better picture. I talk about Bengaluru FC. They come from the heart of a modern footballing movement, and that's the head coach. He watches keenly Anup Teresraj. Still not making that substitution. Delay in the play though, but coming back to it, Bengaluru FC, they come from the heart of a modern footballing movement. Born in a metro that embraced the professional era quickly, the club grew with structure, clarity, and a defined pathway. From senior success to youth development, Bengaluru FC have built an identity around organization, intensity, and collective discipline. Their youth sides mirror that philosophy, coached to control space, manage movements, and play with maturity beyond their years, and we have seen that already. You talk about the Reliance Foundation Development League, these boys, this is an audition for them to shoot into stardom, to shoot into the professional big leagues. And the Reliance Foundation, a lot of scouts coming into picture, a lot of national team coaches as well. Live telecast this game on YouTube right now. Suraj Singh, once again, I think there's going to be substitution. I'm not so sure. I think he's okay to continue maybe. He's facing some problems, but I think he's okay to continue. Well then, Suraj is back and back with a goal kick. 21 minutes on the clock. South United leading 1-0. Bengaluru left chasing. They have not found any response so far. But don't count them out. They're a really good team, Bengaluru. But you got a grip credit to South United, that opening goal. Clean and composed. And also the head coach, Khaja Mohideen Badusa. He's drilled the boys really well. You talk about South United as they're on the attack from the right-hand side. Puts the ball inside the box as well. Just unable to find that solid connect on the ball. A weak pass in the end. Chance for Bengaluru now maybe, but South United have won the ball back immediately. A great feed in the middle of the park. And that's what we have been talking about. South United just look like the better team right now. Controlling possession. The midfield battle has really been won by South United in the opening 22 minutes or so far. Nearly found an inch perfect pass. Chested. Maybe a shot coming in. Well, nearly. But nearly is not enough in football. Will get a corner though. That shot deflected on his way. But that's what we have been talking about. Shots coming in from distance. And that's the number 18 with the shot for South United. Rinshid. He's playing in the midfield right now, Rinshid. There was a marauding run, chested it down, and probably just hesitated for 1 second. Not even 1 second, beg your pardon. There was a 0.2 hesitation. And that hesitation probably allowed the defense to get interception position in. But nonetheless, good shot from Rinshid. Will be a corner. And that's the number 9 on corner duties. That's Daniel. Ball puts in by Daniel. and relaunched. And South United still have the ball, but finally the referee's whistle that will break the play. And talking about South United, meanwhile, emerging from a different place, grassroots ambition is what this team is all about. Founded with a strong community focus, South United, they have built their reputation by working at the base of the pyramid, giving young players opportunity, minutes, and belief. And their roots are deeply local. Their football often expressive, energetic, and brave. And that's what we have seen in the opening 25 minutes or so as Bengaluru try to probably find that equalizer on the edge of the box right now. And you got to say that Bengaluru, they have enjoyed plenty of position on that right-hand side. Now South United on the break. It's 3v2. It's 3v3 now. Maybe a cross coming in. Puts it in. Maybe a shot. Lays it off. Shot maybe. Does not get the timing and connection, the power onto it. But that's South United on the counter. At one point it was 3v2. But Bengaluru FC, they got man back to their credit. South United, this would be considered as a golden chance. It should have been two for me. Should have been really two for me. And that final ball from that right hand side, that drilled in low ball, just behind the striker, should have been just a bit in front. And that was the difference. The two more passes coming in after that. Bengaluru FC got their man back. And the eventual final shot, just too weak. Does not trouble Suraj. Even though he's tired right now, Suraj. So if South United probably think that, and they can try taking shots from distance and trouble the goalkeeper. We have seen already two interruptions. Suraj going down, the goalkeeper. He's not feeling well, that's for sure. But I think he's okay now. South United trying to create one more chance. Cute little ball. Shot coming in maybe. It's gone in. Thunderous strike from the right-hand side. 25 minutes on the clock and South United have doubled their lead. A goal coming in from Mohammad Altab Hussain. That's not a goal, that's a thunderbolt. A fireball launched in from the right-hand side. Celebrations coming into picture. 25 minutes on the clock and Bengaluru Football Club have been stunned. What a strike this is. Bang! Take that, he says. Into the right-hand side, Mohammad Altab Hussain. Remember the name. Tremendous strike. And the graphics confirm it. Number 16, Mohammad Altab with the goal. And now finally we have the substitution. A bit too late maybe. Why was the head coach waiting for it? He knew Suraj was struggling. Anoop Teres Raj. To be honest, with all due respect, that's a blunder by the head coach. Suraj should have been taken off. He went down twice and now finally there's substitution happening. Sahil comes in. He's conceded that second goal and the coach said, you know what, that's enough. I'll take you off. Probably could have taken him off just a couple of minutes earlier. But doesn't matter now. South United, they have completely turned the script. Remember losing in the regional qualifiers 3-1? Right now, they're leading 2-0. There's some story for you. There's some vengeance and comeback. Well, as someone really said, vengeance and revenge is best served cold. And there's the confirmation of the substitution. Sahil comes in. And Suraj Singh, that's Ahibam Suraj Singh, his full name. He departs. He was always suffering. Now Bengaluru changing the game. Mountain to climb for them, down by 2 goals. And not going to be easy. South United, they are looking like a team possessed right now, winning everything. Another chance to break. He tries for the audacious cross from right to the left. That's the idea South United have in their mind. Not afraid, these boys. They have started, and that's a good point. These boys, I think they've started off really well. They're not afraid at all. And we talked about it. South United FC emerged from a different place. They have grassroots ambition. They're focused with a strong community focus. And they work at the base of the pyramid, giving young players opportunity, minutes, and belief. And that's what's happening right now. They nurture players and these players are giving it back to them. And while both the clubs hail from Bengaluru, they reflect two sides of the same footballing city. One shaped by systems and structure, the other shaped by access and opportunity. And whenever these two meet, it's not just about points, it's about philosophy. Control versus courage. That's Bengaluru FC versus South United. And process versus expression. And expression is all about South United, and what they have done is express themselves. And that's what we've been talking about, expressive football. Not afraid to probably play their best game, taking their chances, hitting Bengaluru on the counter. And that last goal by Mohammed, the number 16, Mohammed Altaf Hussain. And that was a prime example of that from that right hand side. So close. Didn't even think twice. Didn't even think to maybe cross the ball, cut the ball back. As soon as he got the ball, one thought in mind, and that was to bang the back of the net. And he did exactly that. Put Bengaluru FC in the lead. Beg your pardon, put South United in the lead already. 2-0. Bengaluru left chasing. But if any team can do this, it's Bengaluru FC. History tells us this. Very solid side, Bengaluru. They've got good goal scorers in this team. Chance for a free kick now. Well, if we talk about where the goals came from in the regional qualifiers, for South United FC, there was a clear spearhead, Mohammed Altaf Hussain. And it's no surprise in the regionals as well. He finished as their top scorer with 6 goals. He was a reference point in the final third. Always, whenever South United needed a goal, Mohammed Altaf Hussain was there. As Bengaluru tried to get one back. Maybe a shot coming in, instead finds the pass. Still has the ball, goes back. That's a chance wasted. Has to take his shot and from an attacking position going back. But once again, they have held possession. They're too wide. And in the end, goes for a throw-in. That's what we have been talking about. Bengaluru FC. They have to pull the trigger. 30 minutes running on the clock. There was a prime example of Bengaluru not pulling the trigger. They were inside the box at one point and probably had to take their shot first time around. Instead, went back, and in the end, the ball probably lost possession, went in for a throw. Time for a cooling break, though. It's very hot right now in Palakkad, 33 degrees Celsius. 30 minutes on the clock, and that's been the highlight so far. The first goal coming in from a howler from Suraj Singh. A defensive lapse, and then Mohammed Altaf Hussain, their top scorer in the regional qualifier, thumping that one in from the right-hand side. 2 goals now up. Well, Bengaluru FC, they need to find something of resilience. And if you talk about the zonal stages so far for Bengaluru FC, there have been 5 goal scorers. 1 goal coming in from Mohammad Arbash. He's playing today. Mohammad Arbash, the number 10, the midfielder. 1 goal coming in from the defender, Yaifar Emba. And goals also coming in from Cyrus Abilash. Cyrus, he's on the bench today, number 43 for Bengaluru. And a goal each for Ashik Adhikari and Serto Wonel Com. Serto, the number 9, is playing today. He's the striker. Ashik Adhikari as well, the defender. 2 goals coming in from defenders. That's Yaifar Emba and Ashik Adhikari. So Bengaluru FC, they have had plenty of goal scorers. And they're a potent threat. Don't count them out so far. And they're a strong team that knows how to score goals. And that's an interesting detail from the zonal stage. Bengaluru FC, their goal has been spread out. 5 goals so far and 5 different goal scorers. And Mohammad Arbash, Yaifar Emba, Cyrus Abilash, Ashik Adhikari and Setocom. South United now probably looking to get the 3rd goal and then kill the game. In the first half only right now we are in. And South United already thinking to kill this game. And we're talking about Bengaluru FC with their goals coming in the zonal. 5 goals scored in the zonal stages. They played 2 matches before this. And all the 5 goals coming in from 5 different goal scorers. And that tells you that this side is where responsibility is shared. And threat can come in from all the areas, right from the defenders to the midfielders to the attackers. You can never count them out. I'm sure they're just waiting for the half time. The head coach will talk to them and make some sense. Started off the game really well, Bengaluru FC. 2 shots on target in the first minute only. And testing Saroj, the goalkeeper, early on. He did well though, Saroj. And if South United have gone down at that time, it would have been a different complexion of the game right now. Referee blows his whistle. This will be a free kick in the favor of South United, I believe. I beg your pardon. Should be in the favor of Bengaluru FC, I think. Yes, it is. So a chance to put the ball inside the box and probably hoist in against some tall men. Creates some confusion and panic, but the goalkeeper Saroj has looked so good this far. Whenever he's been called into action, here comes the free kick. Drilled in and cleared away. South United strong in their defense. Now looking for the counter. Can he get the legs onto that one? No, he cannot. Oh, yes, he can. Look at that cheeky back heel. And then the ability to turn his defender. Still going on South United, enjoying their football now into the 31st minute. I beg your pardon, into the 34th minute. Maybe I need a new pair of glasses because this game has been completely prolific to watch. And that's the goal scorer, the number 16, Mohammad Altabusan. Already their top goal scorer in the regional qualifiers. That's Mohammad Altabusan. He scored 6 goals in the regional qualifiers and now scored a goal as well in this game. Bengaluru FC, what was that? And just felt like he was too lazy onto clearing that ball. And just a wild swing. That will not help their cause. Throwing for South United up the order is Mohammad Kaf, who's jogging in slowly. Well, time is in their favor. They can take their time. Mohammad Kaf knows that. Game management is what the coach will call him. I think he's going to go for the long throw-in, and something that we have seen in the modern football. Throw-ins now being taken as set pieces. Expect this to be long and high into the box. Here comes Mohammad Kaf. Puts in a decent ball. Headed. Bengaluru FC with a chance to counter now. A great ball released. Does he have the pace to reach onto it? Look at him fly. But South United, they've got numbers back and this will be cleared. Signs of a good team. On the counter, quickly got the numbers back. For once, Bengaluru looked to break. And now creating chance of their very own. From defense to attack, caught by Sahil, though, the substitute goalkeeper. But that's the danger for Bengaluru FC. Whenever they are attacking South United, re-attack of their very own, and they're very clinical in attacking. Right now, end-to-end stuff, both the teams probably plenty of spaces in the midfield to operate into. The organization probably has gone to a waste right now. And we expect that towards the end of the first half. On the edge of the box now, Bengaluru still rotating the ball. Cross comes in, deflected, and then finally cleared away. Will this be a throw-in or a goal kick? I beg your pardon. This will be a corner. It cannot be a goal kick. It was taken in from a South United player. Beg my pardon. This will be a corner. 36 minutes running on the clock. 2-0 right now the score. South United sitting in a comfortable position. But chance for Bengaluru FC to make a comeback from this corner. And probably put a decent ball in. Here comes the corner. Well, not so sure what the decision is. That's a chance to once again reload and relaunch. With the camera angles panning in, not so sure what was the final outcome. But nonetheless, the referee has pointed for a second corner. So back-to-back chances. The chance to put the ball inside the box once again. This time around towards the far post. A tussle going on corner duties this time around. There's Samson, the number 16 for Bengaluru FC, as there's a man down now for South United inside the box. I'm sure he's okay. He's okay, that's for sure. He'll get up. These are strong guys, you know that. Really strong. There was a number 15 for South United, the defender Rowan James. He's also the captain. It does not waste any time. And no acting, no mockery. Just gets up, goes about his business. Rowan James. And remember, South United coming into the game conceded 7 goals in the first 2 matches. And so this time around, they have done well. In the first half, they have restricted Bengaluru FC. It's a solid team like Bengaluru FC. It's never easy to restrict the team in blue. But they've done that in the first half so far. And the coach would be really happy. He would want this to continue. Well then, probably less than 10 minutes remaining in the end of the first half. No guesses which team would be happy. This is going to be South United taking 2 goals in the first half. Enjoying possession as well as creating chances. While if you read the stats, of course, the possession metric probably will just a bit favor in the tiptoe of the team in blue. But Bengaluru, instead of their possession, are trailing right now, and that's what we talk about. Possession sometimes could be a false metric. In cricket, strike rate sometimes could be a false metric. So if you're someone who watches cricket, that's the comparison. A player with a low strike rate does not nearly mean that he's not able to hit those big shots. Similarly, a possession does not always tells you the story that happening on the pitch. Because once again, there's a man down, South United. Probably these boys facing a lot of trouble. That's Mohammad Kaf, the number 4, the defender, gone down. He's still on the floor. Will get up though. The referee will add all these times. I think there's going to be a good stoppage, roughly around, if I'm assuming, somewhere around 3 to 4 minutes. We had that injury delay with Suraj. We had 2 goals coming in. There have been a few pauses in between free kicks. And Mohammad Kaf is okay, though. He'll continue with the free kick. He's a good defender, Mohammad Kaf. He's leading his team right now, leading a defensive lineup. Not a captain, though. But he's still the defensive leader, Mohammad Kaf. Puts the ball in, swinging, curling. The goalkeeper collects that, Sahil, and makes no mistake. The captain from South United, there's Rowan James, another defender. And you talk about South United and their goals in the zonals. They've scored 3 goals, and those coming in from 3 different players. Make that 5 now. But before this game, they scored 3 goals. One from Makam Ayum Danial, one from Prajwal Vigoda, and one from Shoghu. In different profiles, different strengths, but each capable of making a decisive contribution as Bengaluru look to get that first goal. Tremendous defending, great show of strength. Takes on his man, leaves him floored on the ground. Will be probably a decision in the favor of Bengaluru FC as the number 10 goes on to take it. MD Arbash. Talk about MD Arbash. For Bengaluru, MD Arbash, he scored 5 goals in the regional qualifiers. He was their top scorer as the free kick comes in towards that far corner. The danger looming in inside the box. Cuts in, still has the ball, lays it off, shots from distance. Look how many bodies in orange are back. And now chance for the counter. 3v2. Can he take on his man? The blue body is coming back. And they've emerged with the ball as well. Great defending though. Great recovery from the team in blue, Bengaluru FC. And for a moment you thought 3v2, chance for a counter. But they have got men back. And now a bit of dancing feet by the number 8 on this left-hand side. That's Rishi. Remember, Rishi got a goal in the regional qualifiers, 1 goal for him in 5 matches. In the number 8. The top scorer for Bengaluru FC, MD Arbash, 5 goals. Rakshit P. Anele got 3 goals as well. Rakshit, the midfielder, number 15, he's playing in this game as well. 3 goals for Seto, 1 Lincom, 1 for Rishi, 1 from Soham, 1 from Cyrus Abhilash. Shot from distance. Puts his body on the line, the South United defender. Takes a touch off him, will go for a corner. But there's the defending on display. There's what South United have been doing. Putting everything on the line. That's the number 16, the number 14. For Bengaluru, Samson and Ashik Adhikari. Corner taken shot. Maybe a left-footed ball. He's still cutting inside. And puts it in. Thinks about shooting, but probably holds his nerves. He said, you know what, I'm just going to hold my horse, goes back instead. But there's the bit of difference in the first 45 halves that I've seen. South United, they're not afraid to take their shots. South United not afraid to express their football. On the other hand, Bengaluru, after that first 5 or 10 minutes, it just feels like they're trying too much. There have been a few chances where they are in the box, but they're still not taking their shot. Recycling possession, going back, and then shots may be coming in from distance, weak efforts. So I think they have just probably not been expressive in their football. And right now, there was a chance to shoot, took the ball too far. Just Bengaluru FC just feel like they have to be a bit more expressive. South United, though, on the counter, puts the ball in as well. Sahil, the goalkeeper, calm and composed, will be a throw in, though, in the favour of the team in orange. 43 minutes on the clock, 2 minutes remaining of the normal time, 120 seconds. I'm expecting a healthy stoppage time, roughly around 4 minutes, roughly. And that's going to be the story, that's for sure. Well, then 44 minutes running on the clock. But the most revealing contrast between these two sides comes from the regional qualifier goal charts, because it shows how and from whom the goals arrived. For South United, there was a clear spearhead. Mohammad Altaf Hussain finished as the top scorer with 6 goals. Supporting him were Mayakyum Daniel with 4, Nirupam Gowda and Prajwal Gowda added 3 goals each. Well, that's the side that knew where his goals are coming from. Structure, repetition, and defined roles in attack. And Bengaluru FC, on the other hand, their leading goal scorer Mohammad Arbash, 5 goals. And then the goal scored by Rakshit P and El Seto with 3 each. Contributions from Rishi Singh, Soham Varshanya, and Cyrus Abhilash as well. All the 3 scoring 1 goal. And that was the story of the regional qualifiers. Remember, Bengaluru FC kept 5 clean sheets in the regional qualifiers. And now they've conceded 2 goals in the first half. They're trying to create something just before the end of the first half. Bengaluru FC. It's never going to be easy for them. They're facing a good defense. The defense line today comprised of Mohammad Kaf, the number 4, the number 15, Ron James. He's also the captain today. Also, number 24, Ibrahim. He could be also called as Abhiram. And the number 25, Yuhan K. Kuruvila. And they've got a solid goalkeeper as well, who's on the ball right now, the number 31, Saroj. Remember his 2 saves in the opening first minute, 2 point blank saves, 5 minutes of stoppage time added. That's what we were talking about. Long interruptions in play, and there's the stoppage time, 5 minutes. So plenty of time for both these teams to get that opening goal. Beg your pardon, plenty of time for Bengaluru FC to get that opening goal. South United already scoring 2 goals. Bengaluru FC trailing the game 2-0. And they would look to at least get 1 goal before heading into that halftime tunnel. And that will give them the world of confidence. And that's what the head coach would be wanting. Anup Teres Raj. As Sahil, the substitute goalkeeper, tries going forward. As number 2 cleans it and reaches onto it. A good sprint. Still has the ball. Has lost it. A promising position for South United. Dribbling with the ball. Still onto it. Finally taken away. And the number 2, Hangshing, losing the ball. Poor pass from his left foot. Wanted to probably use the width play to his advantage. And South United now have lost the ball. I'm not so sure. Referee once again has pulled his whistle. Where is he heading right now? What has the referee seen? He's going somewhere. I'm not so sure. Well, there's a man down. South United. These boys are now really feeling the pressure. It's never easy playing in the evening sun as well in Kerala and Palakkad. It's 33 degrees Celsius, but that'll drop. Maybe with the halftime coming in, a bit of break for these boys, and that will drop. And that's the number 18 for South United. It's got a good hairstyle. Rinshid. It's Rinshid V. You talk about Bengaluru FC, the head coach Anup Teres Raj. What would he be saying to his boys? Because apart from those 2 initial chances and maybe 1 more chance, I don't think Bengaluru have been on the get-go. I don't think they have pressed the pedal yet. I don't think they have put their gas on the accelerator. And I think that's what the head coach would be demanding, especially in the second half, to come out as a team who's willing to play different. Well then, 3 minutes roughly on the stoppage time. A delay in the play once again, even in the stoppages now. Too many players getting injured. The number 10 for Bengaluru will get us kicked off. Mohammad Arbash, the top goal scorer, 5 goals in the tournament. And that was the regional qualifiers I'm talking about. Bengaluru FC still probing on the edge of the box, trying to get that first goal for themselves. And what a big boost it will be. They'll be still trailing 2-1, but if they get that first goal right on the end of the first half, that's probably going to change the entire momentum of the dressing room. It changes the entire pep talk. Going into a game, going into a halftime 2-0 down and going a game into 2-1, those are very different things. And that's why they're looking to get that one goal at least. Still as the ball is shot nearly. Their appeal for handballs, and the referee, I think, has given it. He's pointed to the penalty spot. And there's a golden chance now for BFC to pull one back. The 4th minute running in the stoppage time. And the captain for South United, he cannot believe it. Raun James asking the question to the referee. But there's no VAR to check. The referee's decision will stay final. He's pointed it to the spot. A glorious opportunity now for Bengaluru FC to get the first goal in this game. And a tough challenge for Saroj. Lining it up. I think it's the number 16, Samson. Well, it's the number 15, beg your pardon. That's Rakshit P. Yanil. Here's Rakshit with the penalty. Back of the net. Bengaluru FC have got one back. Right on the stroke of half-time. Rakshit Anil gets one goal for Bengaluru, courtesy of a penalty. 2-1 now. And this game is back in action. Rakshit P. Anil calmly slots his penalty. He does not miss, the number 15 for Bengaluru. Right on cue, deep breaths. The goalkeeper didn't move. Caught straight. Rakshit P. Anil gets a crucial lifeline for Bengaluru FC. 2-1 now. And that's the goal they were looking for. And that's the goal that will probably change the complexion. Now they'll go into the first half carrying momentum on their back. Rakshit, he's a good player. He's already scored 1 goal in the zonal qualifiers, I believe. We will check that. Well, he's not scored a goal in the zonal, that's for sure. I'm sure he scored a goal in the regional. Rakshit P. Anil. He scored 3 goals in the regional qualifier for Bengaluru. And he's got a goal in the zonal as well. He's a good team. He's a good lad, beg your pardon, Rakshit. He's got a goal for his team now. That changed the complexion heading into the halftime. 2-1 the score now. Much better than 2-0 for Bengaluru FC and the head coach. And they would be really happy. And that's the referee in charge for today's game, Shihabuddin. Alongside the assistant referee one, that's Muhammad Shafiq. And the assistant referee to Muhammad Shafi. And that penalty could be controversial. But there's the halftime whistle. End of the first 45 minutes. Pulsating watch live from the TMK Arena. Bengaluru FC versus South United. It's delivering, is living up to the hype. End of the first 45. Bengaluru FC 1, South United 2. A half that has seen goals in abundance. 3 goals entirely. The first one coming from South United. A goalkeeping howler. Suraj caught napping. And then the top scorer in the regional qualifiers for South United, Mohammad Altab Hussain, with a banger of a finish, giving his team the second goal. And right on the stroke of half-time. Controversial call, maybe penalty, but the number 15 for Bengaluru does not miss. Rakshit P. Yanil from the penalty has brought his team back into the game. End of the first 45, and that's the scoreline for you. Bengaluru FC 1, South United 2. Stay tuned with us. 45 minutes of pulsating, gripping and intense football coming live your way. Well, that's the match summary. And South United, they have deserved their lead. 54% of ball possession, 4 shots on target and 9 chances created. Bengaluru on the other end, 46% possession, 4 shots on target for them as well, and 10 chances created. Has been even Steven, but it just feels like South United, they have deserved the lead. With Bengaluru FC, we told don't count them out right on the stroke of halftime, getting that equalizer, beg your pardon, getting their first goal. And this game hangs very evenly poised. 2-1 right now in the favour of South United. 45 minutes of football to come. Stay tuned with us.
അക്കോമഡേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ലെങ്കിൽ കുഴപ്പമില്ല, ഞാൻ മറ്റടുത്ത് അവിടെ ആയിക്കോളാം. അണ്ടർ 14 എന്തായാലും അക്കോമഡേറ്റ് ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് പറയാം. അണ്ടർ 18 ആവാൻ കുഴപ്പമില്ല, അണ്ടർ 18 ആവാൻ വന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ കുഴപ്പമില്ല, അവർ മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് പരിപാടിയല്ലോ. ഈ പറ്റില്ലെങ്കിൽ പറ്റുവാണെങ്കിൽ കുഴപ്പമില്ല, പറ്റില്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ വേറെ എടുത്താക്കാം. പക്ഷെ അണ്ടർ 14 എന്തായാലും വേണം പറയാം. കാരണം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഭയങ്കര ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടായിരിക്കും വേറെ കണ്ടിരിക്കാനൊക്കെ. വേറെ എല്ലാം കൂടെ തരുന്നത് വേറെ മറ്റിടത്തും എല്ലാം കൂടെ തരും. എല്ലാ 2 രൂപ തരും, 3 രൂപ തരും. കേട്ടില്ല എന്താ അത് പറയണം. എല്ലാ ദിവസവും അതനുസരിച്ച് പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്യപ്പെട്ടു. ഒരു ടിക്കറ്റും അങ്ങോട്ട് ബുക്ക് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും. അതാണ് Come on, Cyrus!
കളി തുടങ്ങി ചെയ്യുന്ന അങ്ങനെ വെച്ചിട്ട് അയാളിങ്ങനെ പോണതനുസരിച്ച് ഇങ്ങനെ ഫോളോ ചെയ്ത് പോവുക. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് പിന്നെ കോളടിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ കോർണർക്ക് വരുമല്ലോ, കോർണർക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ ഫ്രെയിം വെച്ച് കൊടുക്കുക. അവിടെ വെച്ചാൽ മതി. ആളടിക്കും, അടിച്ച ഉടനെ തന്നെ വൈഡ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ തേർഡൊക്കെ സ്വിച്ച് ചെയ്യും. അപ്പം നീ മാറ്റി വേഗം ഈ ബോക്സിനകത്തേക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ ഫ്രെയിം ചെയ്യും. അതാണ് ആഡ് ചെയ്യും. റിങ്ങിൽ ചെയ്താൽ മതി കേട്ടോ. ബോക്സ്
Well, we are back again at the TMK Arena in Vadakancheri. And after 45 minutes of action, it's South United FC hold the advantage, leading 2-1 at the break. South United struck twice in that opening half, making their moments count. Makamayum Daniel opened the scoring, and the number 16, Mohammad Altab Hussain, adding the second. A reminder of the attacking thread that carried them through the regional qualifiers. Purposeful, direct, and confident in the final third. Bengaluru FC, though, were never out of it. They responded through a penalty, calmly converted by number 15, Rakshit P. Anil, keeping the contest firmly alive as the team headed into the tunnel. Well, the numbers do tell a tight story. South United FC with 54% possession, 4 shots on target, and 9 chances created. Bengaluru FC as well, matching them toe to toe. Yes, probably a little less possession, 50, 48, 46% for them. 4 shots on target though, and edging with 10 chances created of their very own. Consistently probing for openings. So this game sits on a knife edge. South United, they will want control, probably slow the tempo, protect the lead, and pick their moments. Bengaluru FC, meanwhile, will believe there is still plenty of them for taking. Here we go, second half kickoff. It's Bengaluru FC who start the second half, poised to get that second goal as well, to probably get the equalizer. This will be a foul, that's for sure. Could be the first yellow as well. The referee does not probably get his yellow card out of his pocket. Yeah, talk about Bengaluru FC. They'll believe that this game is still there for the taking. One goal changes everything. And there's a substitution. Cyrus comes in for Serto. Oh, foul. There's a man down. He's holding his face. I think he's going to be okay, that's for sure. In Bengaluru FC, you can see the players rushing in, wants South United to start the game quick and do not waste any time. And there's the substitution of the number 9, Serto. He's been taking off. And Cyrus Abhilash. Cyrus, he's always scored 1 goal in the zonal qualifiers. He's back. And from the bench, Cyrus, can he make some impact? That's the big question. And you talk about Reliance Foundation. When we talk about competitions like these, it is important to understand the ecosystem behind it, because the Reliance Foundation isn't just running tournaments, it's building pathways. And the heart of this structure is the Reliance Foundation Development League, shortly called as the RFDL. This league currently sits at a crucial stage in Indian football, bridging the gap between youth football and the professional game. It gives young players consistent, high-level competition across regions, exposure to scouting networks, and the experience of playing in structured league environments. And that's the big thing as Bengaluru FC. They will keep the possession, trying to hold the ball. Now attacking from that left-hand side. If they can get that second goal, cross comes in as well. Saroj, the goalkeeper, collects that calmly, but there's the attacking intent right from the get-go of the second half from Bengaluru FC. From that left-hand side, ball put inside the box. It does not harm the goalkeeper Saroj or his defensive line at all. And the good thing for them is they have not conceded from open play. Just 1 goal coming in for Bengaluru, and that from a penalty. Handball given by the referee. Coming back to the regional qualifiers, or the zonal qualifiers that we have been talking about, are designed to ensure talent isn't concentrated in one pocket of the country. Instead, players from different footballing cultures, that's Bengaluru, Kerala, Goa, or the Northeast, the East, all get an equal platform to be seen, to be tested, and to be developed. That's the mission. And certainly delivering onto it, as Bengaluru FC have lost the ball. South United, for a moment you thought there was a chance for the counter, but no nonsense defending, blasted away by the defender. You talk about Reliance Foundation Development League, though it doesn't just stand alone. Below it is the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports, that's the RFYS, and we have been there, right? The Goa leg, the Mizoram leg, the Kolkata leg of the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. Arguably one of the most impactful grassroots initiatives in Indian sports. South United tussling. A man goes down. Free kick. A free kick in a very promising position on the edge of the box on this left-hand side. This could be the opportunity that South United need to probably get back into that 2-goal advantage. And that's the goal scorer has gone down. Daniel. He's a good player, Makamdum Daniel. Already scored 1 goal. Can he get another? That would be the idea. Well, Daniel, he scored 4 goals in that regional qualifier, but this time around it's Mohammad Kaf and Altab. Altab was the top scorer in the regional qualifiers for South United. 6 goals for him. And the number 4, Mohammad Kaf and Altab on the ball. Plotting something. Who's going to be? Mohammad Kaf shoots. The ball was curling in. For a moment you thought the goalkeeper Sahil could be in trouble, but he watched it till the very end, collected the ball calmly. And that's really important for a goalkeeper. Releasing a good pass as well forward. Chance for now Bengaluru FC. The space is operating. Maybe a shot. There's the overlapping run. Cuts inside. Maybe a shot. And does go for a shot. Rattles the crossbar. So nearly. Bengaluru FC is so nearly close to that equalizer. Another shot comes in from distance. It will be a goal kick. But there's the danger now. Bengaluru FC in the second half, they've started strong, they've started with intent, and they're so unlucky over there. Unfortunate. The shot coming in from the edge of the box, rattling the crossbar. And Saroj, he would be lucky. He would be happy to see that ball hit the crossbar. It could have easily landed in the back of the net. Well, South United, they would feel like they need that 3rd goal now, because Bengaluru FC, they've started really strong. And they really need that 3rd goal, to be honest, because Bengaluru FC, they can turn the tide any time around. It's a very strong team filled with incredible talented guys. For example, Mohammad Arbash, who got 5 goals in regional qualifiers. Rakshit Anil, he got 3 goals. Sato, of course, he's been taken off. He scored 3 goals. He's now on the bench. Rishi Singh got 1 goal in the regional qualifiers. Soham got 1 goal. Soham is also on the bench. Cyrus Abhilash, the man who's just been brought, he got 1 goal in the regional qualifiers as well. And talking about the Zonal, 5 goals so far for them. Arbash getting 1. Yaifar Emba getting 1. Cyrus Abhilash, the substitute, he's also got 1 goal. So there's plenty of firepower in this Bengaluru team. They are far from out from this game. Can make a comeback anytime. Well, this will be a free kick. You really thought the referee would put his whistle, and now he's pulled up the card as well. That's the first yellow card of the game, and I think that's been shown to jersey number 25 from South United. We will wait for the confirmation. And that's Yuhan wearing the number 25 for South United. And now chance for Bengaluru FC from a free kick. Probably too far to think for a shot, but maybe, you never know. Mohammad Arbash, he's sitting on the ball. He scored 1 goal so far in the zonal qualifiers, looking for his 2nd. Got 5 goals in the regional. We have talked about it. He's a handy player. A left-footed ball maybe coming in. Could he go for a shot as well? 2-man ball. Here comes Arbash. Puts inside the box. Looping, curling. Saroj, the goalkeeper, collects and releases early. South United chance for a counter on this right-hand side. He's played a good ball as well. For a moment, you thought he got the better of the defender, but the roll just not able to get it into his control. And 5 goals, 5 scorers. And Bengaluru FC's zonal journey was less about a star, more about a system. And they've got 6 goal now, courtesy of a 6-goal scorer. That's Rakshit P. Anil. They've scored 6 goals in their 3 games so far, and all 6 coming from 6 different individuals. That tells you a story. The names keep on changing on the score sheet, but the message stays the same. Someone will arrive, someone will finish. That's what Bengaluru FC is known for. And I'm sure the way this game is heading, it just feels like they'll score the equalizer. And for South United, probably they have to get that 3rd, because if they let Bengaluru play their football, they will get that equalizer. It's no surprise this will be a free kick for sure. A rash tackle from behind, just shoving his opposition opponent. And once again, the number 10 was eyeing to take that free kick. He will leave the ball though. This is the number 13 for Bengaluru. Adil, the midfielder, plays the ball centrally. Adil. A good switch of the wing onto that left hand side. Bengaluru, they have looked dangerous. They've lost the ball. The referee blows his whistle once again. This time around, has he given a free kick to Bengaluru FC? And that's what Mohammad Kaf is asking. It really didn't feel like a free kick on that occasion. Furious with the referee. But we probably have the advantage of looking into a replay, as referees have to be watching it on the first time. Right then, again, a promising position. A ball inside the box. Header as well. Tremendous save from Saroj. And that was bound to go in the net. That was bound to be the equalizer. But Saroj comes in strong. If Paris that away, will be a corner now for Bengaluru. Living dangerously right now inside that box. Corner comes in, calmly collected though. He's done well. The goalkeeper, number 31. A brilliant save. He saved roughly around I think that's his third save of the game. And that's probably 3 of the best saves you have seen in the game. In the entire day, I could say about it. And the first 2 coming in the opening first minute of the first half. And now South United chance to break on this side of the pitch. And for a moment you thought that they would turn defense into attack. But they're very good at it, South United. Look how quickly they turn defense into attack. Bengaluru FC in the end emerged with the ball. South United once again winning it back. Shimmies away. Mohammad Kaf on the ball. Running through the heart of the defense. Mohammad Kaf continues. This will be a foul, that's for sure. Mohammad Kaf marauding run through the heart of the defense. Right from his own half. That's the number 4, Mohammad Kaf. Tremendous run. Athletic feed. Receives a lot of handshakes from his teammates. Rimshid, the number 18. Was it Rimshid though? Beg your pardon. And that was Rimshid, I believe. Really felt like it was Mohammad Kaf, but the camera angle spanning in this Rimshid, the number 18. They've got tremendous feed, these boys. Now chance to threaten the goalkeeper, Sahil. Here comes Daniel from distance. Oh, nearly. There was Cristiano Ronaldo-esque. The knuckleball technique may be coming into the picture. Shot from distance. He got the power onto that one. Wasn't unable to guide that into the goal mouth. But there's the danger South United possess from distance. And now Bengaluru looking to break. And nearly found the telling ball. Chance once again. Right hand side. There goes the ball. Maybe a cross coming in as well. Receives it. Shoots. Does not. For a moment you thought he was able to shoot the ball. But instead there was the defender coming in. Good play from Bengaluru FC though. From that right hand side. Finding pockets of space, using the width of the pitch, the right hand side, and then putting a good ball in, and nearly found the end product as well. Adil with the throw in now. Adil goes to Rishi. Rishi struggling, and Rishi earns a corner, I believe. Yes, he does. And that's good combination between Adil and Rishi. It will be a corner kick for Bengaluru FC. 58 minutes running on the clock. Still trailing the game 2-1. 13 minutes gone in this first half. Beg your pardon, the second half. And time for a corner. It will be a left footer. Ball inside the box. Too far maybe towards the far post. It's tried to get that back inside the box. Got too much power onto it. Will roll outside the ground. Free kick for Saroj. Beg your pardon. Once again, that's going to be a goal kick. I got to better correct my vocabulary. 2-1 right now the score. Bengaluru FC leading this game. Once again, beg your pardon, Bengaluru FC trailing this game. And the commentator probably needs a breather over here. That's been the pace of this game though. Frenetic. There's been no time to catch a breather. And South United now could be a chance. Sahil comes up front. Gathers the ball. Could have been costly though. South United once again probing. They've kept the ball inside the play, have they? Yes, they have. Look at the vigor and hunger to win the ball back. Absolutely chasing it like a hungry lion. Too much vigor, too much passion by South United, and they're hungry. And remember losing that regional qualifier? South United, they played 5 games in the regional qualifiers, won 4, lost only 1. And who did they lose that to? There was Bengaluru FC. Lost that game 3-1. And they're really hungry right now, leading 2-1. But Bengaluru FC, plenty of space on that left hand side. There's the ball as well. Still has the chance. But South United, they've got bodies back in number and clearing their line. 60 minutes on the clock right now. 2-1 the score in the favor of South United. But Bengaluru FC creating chances of their very own now. Now from the right hand side, he will cut inside. He cuts inside, goes for the pass. Tremendous ball in. Could be a shot coming in maybe. Could be a shot. Still has the ball. Finally cleared away. South United unable to hold possession. Bengaluru winning it back. A frantic pace right now. And pardon me if I make mistakes, because this game has just no space for breathing. Puts the ball in. South United emerge with a chance for a counter maybe. Squares it back. Bengaluru FC, they win it back immediately. And now the relentless football is on display. Rishi, the number 8, dribbling with it. Still going on, Rishi. Earns the corner once again from this right-hand side. This game is picking up space right now. This game is picking up speed. Another corner for Bengaluru FC. 60 minutes on the clock done. South United leading a narrow margin, a slender margin, just 1 goal lead. And it just feels like Bengaluru FC, they're knocking on the door. And just feels like there's going to be equalizer in this game. Once again, a left-footed corner coming in. Will it be towards the far post? Yes, it is. Header as well. South United emerge with the ball. And maybe chance to get some counter. Daniel goes central. Loses possession. Bengaluru FC back on the ball. Going central. Grayscale shot comes in. Scuffed his line. Does not get the connection he would have wanted. Probably got on too much top of the ball. But look at that last probably 3 or 4 minutes or so. It's been Bengaluru FC who kept possession. And not just kept possession. Whenever they have lost the ball, they've won it back immediately. This time around, good pressing from South United. There's the number 9, Daniel. He's already scored 1 goal. That's the opening goal of the game, Daniel. He's a good player. He needs to probably bring his A game now, especially on that counter, because Bengaluru FC, they're not giving hold of the ball right now. Playing like a team possessed, won that second goal, won the equalizer. And to be honest, they don't just want to stop at the second goal. They want to get that winner as well. But first of all, they have to find that equalizer. Guskill inside the box, still going on. Delivers the ball as well, but too close to the goalkeeper. Saroj catches that, goes on to the ground. South United, some alarm bells now ringing, warning signs for them. The defense have to be resolute right now. If you give Bengaluru FC one sniff, one hint of a chance, they will take it and they'll punish you. So far, Saroj has done very well. The goalkeeper for South United. I think he's made 3 saves that could have been goals. And those kind of saves by Saroj, he's been tremendous in the back. And I think he's caught a lot of eyes. There would be scouts looking into it. Alongside Daniel as well and Mohamed Al Tabusan. Those are the 2 goal scorers for South United, as Daniel once again lines up the ball alongside the number 77 with him. That's Ishan Sisodia. Ishan the midfielder, Daniel the striker. Will he go for shot once again from distance? We have seen that he's got power into him. Instead, chips the ball up, lobs it in inside the box. Headed away. Will be a goal kick, I believe. Well, the goalkeeper catches that, so it's going to be probably the game continues. The game resumes, and Bengaluru FC, plenty of space on that right-hand side. There's the overlapping run coming in. Gets the ball as well. Goes back to Rishi. A foul maybe? Yes, it is. Once again, a free kick at a very promising position outside the box on this right-hand side. Near the outside line. And it's going to be the number 11, I believe, who's going to take the free kick. Promising position. Well, there's no number 11 in this team so far. Got to see the jersey number. That's number 10, though. And that's Mohammad Arbash. the leading goal scorer for Bengaluru in the regional qualifiers. Here comes the left-footed free kick. It does not trouble anyone. Mohammad Arbash. Oh, another ball inside the box though. This time around headed. Will keep the ball in play and lays it back. Maybe a shot coming in. Goes for the pass instead. Now a shot. Deflected and intercepted. South United throwing everything at it right now. Bengaluru FC so close, probing and threatening. And now from the right hand side, inside the edge of the box, emerges with the ball, goes back, turns in. A tremendous football. They're holding possession. Not just holding possession, they're attacking. Could be another foul. Yes, it is. So there's the pressure now mounting on South United. It just feels like there's this goal coming in from Bengaluru. Yeah, for the last 10 minutes or so, it's been absolute domination. If you look at the last 10 minutes and the possession, I think it's going to be 90% for Bengaluru. They have played that kind of football. Three-man wall now coming in. Once again, Arbash lining it up. The top scorer in the regional qualifier. Here's Arbash with the left foot. Puts it in. Once again, cleared away. And South United now breaking on the counter. Maybe he's done well. 1v1 with the defender. Needs a solid run. Intercepted. Sent back to the goalkeeper. Sahil clears his line. And picks up a good man. The referee, though, he's blown his whistle. He's seen something. He's rushing over there. There's a man down. He's holding his head. He's gone down. Not so sure what the problem is. Tells him to get up immediately. He's not going to tolerate that at all. The referee is very smart. The referee for today's game is Shihabuddin. Well, the physios are coming in. The referee said to the players to get up. And the South United boys were not happy with that. And the referee thinks this is probably time wasting because they are in the lead. He felt that there was no need for it. But there's a physio coming in. Well, that's the number 20 for South United. The midfield, the forward, beg your pardon, Shogu. He's a good player, Shogu. And before this game, 3 goals for South United. There's a yellow card coming in. I'm not so sure who's the guy who's been in the referee's book right now. But he's probably picked up a yellow, maybe for time wasting. And Shogu, he's already scored 1 goal in the zonal qualifiers. And before this game, 3 goals were scored by South United. 1 from Daniel, 1 from Pajwal Gowda, and 1 from Shogu. And now 2 more goals coming in. 2 for Daniel now with the goal in this game. And 1 once again for Mohammad Altab Hussain. He's kicked off his zonal qualifiers campaign. Has scored 6 goals in the regional. Has got his first in the zonal. Mohammad Altab Hussain is a good player, isn't he? Someone to watch an eye on as this game progresses. There's a substitution. There's 2 substitutions coming in. And the number 14 comes in for Bengaluru FC. Well, the number 14 was already in, Ashik Adhikari. I think he's been taken out, I believe. So there were no substitutions for Bengaluru. I think there's 1 substitution. There's no substitutions, I think. Daniel, he's already in the pitch. The number 9 is playing. Makam Mayum Daniel. It just feels like he was taken out of the pitch and now just wants to get back in. For a moment, you thought the linesman is reading his substitution. He is, though. The number 11 has come in for the number 16 for Bengaluru. Another searing run. Ball inside the box. Fumbled. Saroj collects that in the second occasion. Rohan Singh has come in, the number 11, the forward. He's come in for Samson, the number 16. That's the substitution. As this time around, Saroj has gone down, the goalkeeper. Collision. And is this a cheeky attempt to kill the time? Game management, maybe? Not so sure. The referee always noting these times, and that's why injury times are for the stoppages. But you can just feel now that South United will like to slow the tempo. You know, they're leading 2-1. And you just feel like Bengaluru FC, they're probing and penetrating, trying to get that equalizer. And just feel like South United, with these injuries, they will look to manage the game. And probably we'll see more substitutions coming in as well by the head coach. They're already leading 2-1. And sometimes it's about game management. People talk about the dark aspects of the game. We've seen that. Great coaches and probably a very smart enough to understand time management. I was talking about Jose Mourinho. There was this famous game, I think Madrid playing in a European competition, and Sergio Ramos was on a yellow card. And if he gets one more yellow card, he would have missed the next game. But the next game was against a weaker position. Madrid already qualified. So Ramos was told by Jose Mourinho to pick up the yellow card intentionally so that he misses the next game, which was of no significance, so that he can save Ramos for the later games, which was probably a big game coming in. So that's game management. We have talked about it. And South United, I think the head coach, he's done well though. I've liked his tactics. That's Khaja Mohideen Badusa, the head coach. You just saw him talking to Mohammad Kaf, the number 4, as the goalkeeper is still receiving treatment. We had a hefty stoppage at the end of the first half. Remember, 5 minutes being added on. 70 minutes on the clock now. And for sure, there's going to be at least, once again, 5 minutes of stoppages. Because as the game progresses into its last 20 minutes, you will see more and more of South United players going down. Unless there's a goal coming in from Bengaluru FC, then the entire game will change. You will see South United with a spring in their steps. Well, right now, back in action. 70 minutes on the clock, 20 remaining. Nothing changing from that first half score. It's still 2-1. South United in the lead. A great skill on this left-hand side. Will earn a throw-in. It's got tricky feet, taking on the defenders. And South United, if they can get just one goal back, restore their lead. And that's the number 24 who was on the charge, Abhiram. And this is Rowan James with the throw-in, the captain. And back to Rowan James. Left-footed cross coming in. Well, the less said about that, the better. Has to rush back now, Rowan James, back into his defending duties. Well, probably he understands that his best position is back in the defensive line. Not too good with the crosses, Rowan James. A chance now, maybe, for Bengaluru FC to find something of substance. And now, after that sustained spell of possession, is South United, who are probably getting a bit of control back in the game. For those 10 minutes, roughly around 8 to 10 minutes, it was just Bengaluru FC on a relentless charge, continuing to hold the possession, threatening also. And every time in the last 10 minutes they went forward, it was spelling danger. Kudos to Saroj, the goalkeeper. He made a tremendous save. And courtesy of that, South United still in the lead. 72 minutes reaching on the clock, 18 remaining. Bengaluru FC chasing the game, down by 1 goal. Can they find that equalizer is the big question. And on the ball right now is the number 14, Ashik Adhikari. Shot comes in from distance. Up and over. Never got the timing onto it right. Went for power. It got the power, but probably too much of it. And Mohammad Arbash, he's struggling in this game so far. He needs to score 1 at least. He's looking to do exactly that. Mohammad Arbash, 5 goals in the regional qualifiers, 1 goal in the zonals. He's a good player. We have already seen it. There's a substitution for South United. Probably game management, as we were talking about. Number 21. Kongsai comes in. Who's been taken off? Is it the number 11 who's walking off or the number 17? We've got to confirm that. Feels like the number 17 is jogging off. So Prajwal V. Gowda has been taken off. Like-to-like substitutions. Some midfielder taken off, Prajwal. And another midfielder, the number 21, taken in. Kongsai. He's got roughly around 17 minutes to make a mark on this game. And probably give the team another lead, maybe. 3-1. Give them a 2-goal cushion. Or maybe the idea from the head coach is to just preserve this lead. Re-strengthen the midfield. That's the necessity right now. And you can also see a defensive midfielder coming in. Maybe a proper defender as well. South United on the ball right now. Cross comes in. Header maybe. And that's the Bengaluru man with the head. And they've cleared their lines. But once again, recycled back into the play. There's the number 15, Rowan James, the captain. Uh, Briefly jumps in with a header, sends the ball sailing. Bengaluru FC. Plenty of time still remaining for them to find that equalizer. And if they can find that equalizer, they'll go and try and find the game winner as well. But that's like looking too much ahead right now. They got to probably think about that equalizer. 74 minutes on the clock, 16 remaining after this, plus the stoppages. Not going to be easy now because South United, I think the idea is simple for them. They want to go on their defensive approach. They feel like they can shut this game, close the doors, but Bengaluru FC with a chance emerging on the edge of the box, lays it well. Poor first touch. Still recycling on that right hand side. Ball comes in as well. South United have cleared their lines somehow. Bengaluru FC consistently probing and penetrating, trying to get that equalizer. A bit of break courtesy of that foul. 2-1 the score, and the referee has pulled his whistle. Maybe another substitution coming in, not so sure. Well, we are heading towards the cooling break. It's very hot and humid in Kerala, especially in Palakkad. When this game started, it was 33 degrees Celsius. Now it's dropped down by 2 degrees. We started at 3:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. Right now it's 5:06. So now, as you see, the day is just shutting down. The evening sun now just sinking. It's 31 degrees Celsius, still very hot. And remember, most of the country right now is into its winter seasons. But that's a great save, though, from Saroj. And that's what we've been talking about. The goalkeeper, he's been there. Tremendous save, diving in. And he had to be careful. And that's roughly around 3 saves now from Saroj that were really goal bound. They were not like easy ones. Like, two of the saves coming in the first half, in the first minute itself. Bengaluru FC creating two chances, two shots on target in the first minute. Saroj equally well, and that was tremendous. He had very less time to react, saving the first one, getting back right on point for the second one as well, and both of them point blank saves. And so for Saroj, he's done a tremendous job. And you come back into it once again in the second half, saving that header. And just saw the replays. The game is ready to resume. 76 minutes on the clock, 14 remaining after this. I'm sure there's going to be at least 5 minutes of added time. So still plenty of time for Bengaluru FC to get a comeback goal. Well, South United on the other end, it's all about game management for them. They will like to play that distorted football, get a lot of fouls attracted in, keep the ball in the corners. That's going to be the idea. And you'll see South United will be slow to jog onto every ball. There's going to be no rush or hurry into them. And I think the referee will give them a few warnings as well. The referees do understand all the dark tricks of the game. Ron James now on throw-in duties. Ron James back on the ball. A chance to once again put in the cross. Gets deflected. Well, they're not happy, South United, but this will be a throw in the favor of Bengaluru FC. Once again, they've got the possession back deep inside their own half, albeit it's trying to create a chance. The possession game is what Bengaluru FC like to play, and this is what they're doing. They're trying to hoist men up the pitch. Great turn. Completely sells his defender. Still going on. They're still going on. Tries to find the ball inside. But there's a tremendous turn. Completely selling his defender. And now there's the number 14 for Bengaluru, Ashik Adhikari. He's gone central. South United emerge with the ball. Chance to break. Look at the spaces. 2-on-2 at this point. Can he find the pass? Goes down. Is the referee pointing? Yes, he does. That's going to be a free kick. But at one point, it was 2v2. All he had to do was find the man on that right-hand side. Unable to find that telling ball. But Daniel now. He's got a tremendous opportunity from this kind of shooting range. And Daniel, we've seen that he's got good foot onto him. And I think that's picture perfect position to hit a ball. If you ask any striker, where do you want a ball to probably score a free kick? He's going to put that exactly where the free kick has been awarded. And I think it's going to be Daniel who's going to taking in the shot. It's a great position. Could be a chance to go 2-goal up. It's not Daniel though, up and over. It should have been Daniel. That's a poor free kick. Never ever threaten the goalkeeper. I think that's Mohammad Altab Hussain, the goal scorer already. Altab just does not get the connection right. Sends the ball sailing over. Well, right then. 79 minutes now running on the clock. Just 11 remaining after this. Uh, Pretty sure there's going to be bulk of injury time added. Bengaluru FC. Can they get one goal back once again? Shot from distance. Well, it was dipping in, but not dipping in time. A good chance, good shot. Does not trouble the goalkeeper at all. South United survive another attack. 11 minutes remaining after this. Time for a substitution. Huzaifa comes in, the number 7. The midfielder, Huzaif, who's been taken off. You can see the head coach. He's making all types of changes. Khaja Mohideen Badusa. He's making sure he's got fresh legs. And for him, it's game management now. Huzaifa takes on the spot of the number 77. Ishan Sisodia walks off. So number 7 comes in for number 77. 10 minutes or so for South United to hold their lead. And that's the substitution. Huzaf comes in for Ishan. Ball switched in, headed away. South United, great touch though. Trying to play that possession football. They have won the ball and then launched it forward. Is it too far though? Can there be a man running onto it? He's trying, but the Bengaluru boys get onto it. Great skill from the goalkeeper though. Changing directions could have been risky, but that's the modern game. Goalkeeper's not afraid to take risk. So calm under pressure, Sahil, the goalkeeper for Bengaluru FC. Cleared away to a safety in the end. They talk about both the teams right now. They faced in the regional qualifiers. It was 3-1 in the favor of Bengaluru. Right now the tables have turned 2-1 in the favor of South United. Can any time change once again. Bengaluru FC, they've got all the firepower in the world to probably turn this game back and find a comeback. You talk about both these teams, same city, both hailing from Bengaluru. This is a Bengaluru derby, to be honest, but they have different journeys. One built on structure, and that's Bengaluru FC as the cross comes in, left-footed, header as well. Saroj, does he get a hand onto that one? I think that will count as another save for him. Tremendous ball inside the box towards that far post. Gets the header onto it, but Saroj, the goalkeeper, equally solid, diving in. Gets a strong hand, I believe, onto it. Substitutions now for Bengaluru FC. So both the coaches rolling their dice. The number 21, Shreyas Ketkar, comes in. Saroj, he's been tremendous. He's been rock solid. There's confirmation. Shreyas comes in for the number 56. There's Bobish. Bengaluru FC, they bring the system. South United, they bring the story. One built on structure, the other on grassroots belief. Two footballing identities shaped by the same city but different roads. And both of them are Bengaluru-based clubs, but they come from very different end of the city's footballing ecosystem. Bengaluru FC are the city's flagship professional club, founded in 2013 and built to represent Bengaluru on the national stage. They operate with a clear professional structure and a strong academy pathway feeding into elite competitions. The South United, can they find the third? Shot comes in. Was that Daniel? Yes, it was. He's already scored 1 goal, Daniel. Looking for the third as well, I believe. Was that Daniel? I'm not so sure. But nonetheless, shot on target. And South United FC, they're also Bengaluru based. Founded earlier, just 1 year earlier, that was 2012, but with a grassroots first identity as Shawn James prepares for this throw-in. A good touch, nearly good touch. There's the number 9, Daniel. Loses the ball. Bengaluru FC emerging with it. Lofted inside the box. Header as well. Hits the bar once again. And that's twice now. Bengaluru FC so close in this second half. Saroj, the goalkeeper, this time around caught Wrong positioning. Left his goal unguarded. Header comes in as well. Here's the side post. And so close. It's so close, Bengaluru FC. Right then, they've got a chance from the corner now. The ball floated in. Just too far though. No man to find that one. It will be recycled. But you look at the replays once again. For probably the first time in this game, you've seen the goalkeeper Saroj making that mistake. He did not judge the ball perfect. Left his goal unguarded. Just inches away. That's the margin. It doesn't matter though. Nearly does not matter in football. Nearly is not enough. Is the scoreboard that tells the story. And on the scoreboard, South United, the team in orange, still leading 2-1. Well then, it proves to be a dramatic watch. The South United FC. This will be a story. This will be a story of vengeance and comeback, losing 3-1 in the regional qualifiers, winning 2-1 on the verge of winning, beg your pardon, still the game is not over. The final whistle, still a lot of time into the 85th minute, so 5 minutes of normal time and at least 5 more of the regulation. Beg your pardon, 5 minutes of the stoppages. This is very much a Bengaluru derby. Two clubs from the same city but shaped by different journeys. One rose quickly into the professional spotlight. The other built patiently from the grassroots. As Daniel is on the ball, shot from distance, vicious one. That required a flying save from the number 1 Sahil, the goalkeeper for Bengaluru. But there's the danger that Daniel possesses. That shot had a lot of zip and venom onto it. Daniel already scored 1 goal, hit that with power. Forced a diving save from Sahil. And this is what South United would want, to keep the ball in this side of the pitch and maybe even go for a short corner now. There's no need to put the ball inside the box. Just keep on toying, earn more throw-ins, earn more corners. And this is what they're exactly doing. I love to watch that game management at its finest. A bit of wrestling game going on onto that flag side. Bengaluru FC emerged with the ball though. You love to watch that, don't you? In the last 5 minutes or so, it's clear that South United are going for game management now. And that's the right path as well when you're leading 2-1. But what a story it will be if Bengaluru FC can hit the second goal, the comeback goal. If Bengaluru can do that, this is going to be so tremendous and dramatic at the TMK Arena. Another man down. And now you can clearly feel this is game management of the highest order. And the expressions of the players with the physios running in. Well, the referee is noting all this down in his book. There's going to be stoppages added, that's for sure. But this is proper game management. As you see the number 79, was that? Or the number 19? There's the number 19. Yai Faremba. He scored 1 goal, Yai Faremba, in the Zonal qualifiers. He's a defender, but he's scoring goals as well. And talk about Reliance Foundation. He's done a tremendous job. And the entire ecosystem has been driven by the vision of Mrs. Neeta Ambani, the founder and chairperson of the Reliance Foundation, and her role has been central, not just as a patron, but as a long-term architect of grassroots of sports in India, not just football, grassroots of sports in India. The emphasis has always been on access, inclusion, and opportunity, ensuring that talent, regardless of background, geography, or gender, gets a genuine chance to grow. And that's the idea that Reliance Foundation thrives on. That's the idea that Reliance Foundation Youth Sports and these developmental leagues thrives on. As he's okay though, number 15, Rowan James, he's the captain, a strong man. Back in action, South United will kick. This will be a free kick. Mohammad Kaf on the ball, sends that inside the box. Breaks in kindly. And this is what South United want though. Throw in deep in the opposition's territory. They'll take their time. Daniel, he leaves the ball. And there's going to be a defender coming in slow and steady, jogging back. Now he's gone back. There's game management. There's the second guy coming in, Rowan James. And that's what we've been talking about. Proper game management. You love to watch these things, don't you? That's football for you. One team trying to waste time, the other hoping that they get more time. Complete contrast, complete opposite. And this is football. And South United will feel they deserve this victory, losing 3-1 in the regional qualifiers. Remember, both these teams placed in the same group in the regional qualifiers. Bengaluru FC finishing top of the table, 5 matches, 5 wins, 16 goals scored, none conceded. South United, they played 5, they won 4, lost the only game that was against Bengaluru. Scored 18 goals though, so if you look at the goals per game ratio, it was South United who had a better goals per ratio. But they conceded 6 goals, a goal difference of 18. Bengaluru FC had a goal difference of 16. They conceded nil. Well then, this is exactly what South United want, and this is exactly what they're getting. A chance from a free kick, chance to waste a bit more time, chance to kill this game. And they'll just simply roll the ball and keep it inside their half. And Bengaluru FC, the defenders, too eager to get into. The referee has to step in. And just toying around right now. Caught offside though. But that's a good decision by the linesman in the end. You never thought he's going to be caught offside. But Bengaluru FC has got the ball back. South United win it immediately. And not just win it, I think they'll hold possession as well. Well then, into the stoppage time now. 90 minutes down on the clock. Anything could happen in the last few minutes. Can there be a comeback? Can there be an equalizer for Bengaluru FC? Or will South United see the deal? Will close the authority on this game. Plenty to play for. Free kick for Bengaluru, I believe. Also a yellow card for the number 20. And that's Shugu. He's in the referee's book. Well then, Bengaluru FC, probably a lot of thinking to do. They started off the half, the first and the second equally well, and they'll consider this unlucky. Hit the crossbar once and the side post once. The 2 shots that was so close going into the goal, and then Saroj, the goalkeeper, saving some epic shots that should have ended in the back of the net, and once again holds the ball, falls down in. And the full-time whistle could come in at any time now. And right now it just feels like South United, they have taken this game and taken 3 points. And that's a very important victory for them, for South United. Remember, they were 5th in the points table coming into this game. And a win was required. If you look at the zonal standings right now, this is the Kerala+South zone we are talking about. 6 teams. The Kerala Blasters on top. Bengaluru FC, they were second. Beg your pardon, Bengaluru FC, 3rd on the points table. And South United, 5th. But after this victory, is going to be South United who will climb up to the 3rd position on the points table. So there is some fact for you. And much needed this victory for South United. They go above Bengaluru FC. They'll get 4 points. Already on 1 point. And a victory ensures 3 points for them. Bengaluru FC will stuck on 3 points. They will be on number 4th in the points table if they lose this one. And they have won 1, Bengaluru. They have lost 1. 3 points for them. And losing this one as of right now, the full-time whistle could be coming anytime soon. An absolute joy this would be for South United and their boys, and especially for the coach as well. He's done a tremendous job. And there's another substitution. And now the number 11 comes into the picture. Safwan, the head coach, throwing everything that he's got. Mohammad Safwan, the number 11, comes in for the number 20. Shogu, already on a yellow card, has been taken off by the head coach. That's Khaja Mohideen Badusa. He will be really happy of his boys. The team in orange. Now look at that pace on display. Could this be one more goal? Chance to seal the deal. 3v2. There should be a chance. A probing, shooting from distance, deflected. Was a glorious opportunity on the break. 3v2 at one point. It will be a free kick, maybe a drop ball. I think it hit the referee. And that's why he's given a drop ball. 4 minutes on the clock right now. Maybe the last chance for Bengaluru FC on this side. A lost position though in South United. Just holding the ball now. Daniel goes down. Gets up immediately. Bengaluru winning the ball back, but South United re-emerging with it. Oh, what a run this is. Taking on the entire defense on his own. 4 minutes done on the clock and the stoppages. Daniel pressing high. And this is going to be absolute jubilation for South United. They struck where it mattered in the first half. Makat Mayum Daniel with the opener. MD Altaf Hussain adding the second. And in the end, those moments proved decisive. It just feels like South United will win this one. Tries to change the flank. Well, this will help their cause. Probably in the dying seconds now. Anytime the full-time whistle could be coming in from the referee. This has been a contest of fine margins. Both sides finished with 4 shots on target in the first half. Bengaluru FC creating plenty with 10 chances. South United FC, they managed the game really well. They have managed the game really well so far. Still, there could be one more twist in the tail maybe. Bengaluru FC riling up in the middle of the park right now. Goes towards the right-hand side. Rishi on the ball. Marauding run forward. Finds the space on that right-hand side. Maybe a ball coming in. Tremendous from Saroj. Gets a strong hand. The ball is still inside the play. Cross coming in. Poor delivery. And is that the end? Was that the last chance that Bengaluru FC created? Poor delivery inside the box. And could that be the full-time whistle coming in? And that ball from Hangshing, the number 2, left-footed, poor delivery. This is something that Bengaluru does not need. Still, the referee allows time. Into the 6th minute of the stoppage, Bengaluru once again rekindle possession. Is there one more last chance to be created? Is this a drama in the plot? Will be a free kick, and this has to be the last action of the second half and last action of the game. A promising position. And they have taken it quickly. Ball comes in, headed away. Still the danger looms inside the box. Shot maybe. Well, Saroj, what do you say about this young man? In the way he's carried the team on his back. Could have easily been leading right now. Bengaluru FC. I'm sure he saved 3-inch perfect goals, Saroj. Those 3 shots were heading in the back of the net. And those 3 shots were hit with venom. And I think he's been the man of the match today. No doubt in my mind, the goalkeeper. He saved this team. Well, other contenders as well. Daniel and Mohammad Altaf Hussain. They have played well. But just feels like little too late now for Bengaluru FC. Still going on the referee. We are into the 8th minute. He's made sure he's added all those stoppage time. Bengaluru, maybe one more chance. A breaking ball goes on to that right-hand side. Rishi, evergreen, still running. Will this be a free kick? Will be a goal kick in the end. That's what the referee points at. And this has to be it. This has to be the final whistle. How many more minutes do you add? We are into the 8th minute of the stoppage time now. South United would be feeling, where's the final time whistle? They would be begging the referee to blow that whistle. And just feels like Bengaluru FC. Little too late for them to pull something of substance. Could be any time now, the full-time whistle. And I think the head coach, Anup Teres Raj, he would be asking some question of his boys. And probably that decision to let Surat stay on pitch when he was injured, the goalkeeper. Because remember, he was injured and the goal came in just minutes after. There was Mohammad Altaf Hussain adding the second. Tremendous finish from the right-hand side. Great feed from Sahil, the goalkeeper. He's done that twice now. The Bengaluru FC man. And the goalkeeper allowing, beg your pardon, the referee allowing plenty of time into the 9th minute now. I'm sure that's gonna probably give Bengaluru FC one more chance. Could they put the ball inside the box? Well, then chance to rally up the troops, chance to get one final ball inside the box. This has to be it. Last ditch effort. Bengaluru FC throwing the kitchen sink at it. A space emerging on that right hand side. I think that's deflected away, and that's it. Finally, the full time whistle arrives at last. And that is that at the TMK Arena in Vandakancherry. The final whistle sounds, and South United FC hold on for a hard fought 2-1 victory. They struck where it matters the most in the first half. Makamayum Daniel with the opener, Mohammad Altab Hussain adding the second, and in the end, those moments proved decisive. End of the 90, Bengaluru FC 1, South United FC 2, and they have got the revenge of the regional qualifiers loss. A contest of fine margins, and you look at the possession metrics. South United 52% possession, 6 shots on target, 15 chances created. Look on the other side, 9 shots on target for Bengaluru FC and 24 chances created. And that's where you think the goalkeeper, he's done a tremendous job. Saroj, South United, those were the goals coming in first from Daniel and then the second from Mohammad Altab Hussain. And then maybe this was the start of a comeback. One goal grabbed back Rakshit from the penalty spot. The number 15 bringing Bengaluru FC back in the game, stealing one goal back. But after that, in the second half, it's been probably tremendous from the goalkeeper and the defense of South United. There have been few chances where they have hit the goal post, the crossbar and the side netting as well. Probably Bengaluru FC will count themselves a bit unlucky. They will say, based on those chances and based on those shots on target, they will feel like they deserve the equalizer. And that was the chance. A side post, so close to getting that equalizer. Mohammad Daniel, beg your pardon, Makam Mayum Daniel, he was tremendous. Whenever he got a chance, he's got a strong foot onto it. But that's it. End of match day 3 from TMK Arena in Vadakancherry. Bengaluru FC 1, South United FC 2. Stay tuned with us. We will be back in action shortly. There's going to be a short break, but the Reliance Foundation Development League will continue. We will be back on 27th of Jan, 7:30 a.m. live from TMK Arena. This is going to be PFC Kerala versus Bengaluru FC. Stay tuned with us. My name is Kumar Satyam, signing off.